The pack, he's dispossessed by Jones. He's caught by Walsh. To say here, Jones underneath, caught. Walsh farms it out to Fish.
Towards a dangerous Rankin. Fish comes from Hollands. Walsh.
Through Hollands, Kennedy cleans it up, shares it with Walsh. Lightning start from both teams earlier on. What can Walsh do on return? Enough penetration on the kick. It bounced through. Now there's a push out, but the umpire might say all clear. And Carlton desperately needed it.
With the team leading disposals for Carlton at the moment, you wouldn't have thought he'd come back in lead and kick a goal. They're relying so heavily. They're getting the ball inside 50 this quarter. They're having more disposals, so they're really trying to apply that pressure back onto Adelaide now.
So the Adelaide defenders know where that ball's going.
Here they go again. Michael Annie unstuck. Walsh been.
Game's been bookended by a lethal burst from Adelaide and a strong finish. Walsh. Kai's got separation and marks.
Now Walsh. Walsh receives the handball from Cherry.
Tried to do then, it was slow, and then when they got the opportunity, it was fast.
Put the head down, gritted the teeth, got it to Hewitt, to Walsh.
Kennedy and Walsh.
Margin of the game, 8 points. It's been a ripper. Walsh received.
Just to take the foot off the gas momentarily. Walsh, beautiful kick to Silvani here at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely, I do. I think we've touched on it a little bit. The Saints have rectified some of the areas that Carlton had got right on top of them with. And, you know,
he's got Walsh in a little bit of space. He'll look down the line. He's got Curnow in a one-on-one. Will head in that direction. Charlie being held.
Hold it there at the moment. The Saints off hands. It comes to Walsh. Akers sets up Walsh again. Walsh goes wide and finds McKay. Not much.
Clear. Jaden Hunt was in there. Walsh just gets things. Durden slipped past Jones. O'Neill sent it in the wrong direction. Jones off half back.
But you also got to get your jump right, your timing right. He's a hard player to play against.
Curnow trips through to Walsh, steadies, and he finds the target.
Pre-match, Jinby was the one that started on Cripps, but actually on the by the offside wingman.
And a leap comes from Walsh. Clark just off the ground. Good kick for Walsh. And Curnow's on the burst into the pocket. Walsh's kick. Delightful delivery.
They're going to be critical. They should be stopping that. They should be getting a fist into that ball.
Walsh watches is Durden. Foley got nudged underneath it. Jinby. Good tackle by Walsh. O'Neill with the head down. Duggan. Another tackle from Walsh. Walsh. Chera. Cripps. Up to Walsh again. Just the release to get good desperation from Bazzo. Subbed into the action.
And a couple of times there, which
Durden snatched at it. Walsh goes in hard. Top of the 50. So elusive, so Fisher. The Blues on the charge again. Chera to Walsh. Newman with the run and carry. Silvani back for Walsh. They'll chip into the middle. Curnow's tapped away. Walsh gets past Jinby. Silvani on the boot. He snaps another.
worn down by the more senior bodies, more talented team.
It's great work from Walsh, isn't it?
It is.
Just
where again, this time smothered off the boot. Walsh through heavy traffic. Honey left.
Inside 50. Tough one for Walsh. Ed Curnow now.
This player, it's just unusual here. Coaching the Blues yet.
Gunston, dangerous place to turn the footy over. Charlie, can they make something of this, Walsh?
Disposal efficiency good, up near 80%. Walsh.
Fit in this final term. Walsh to McGovern.
Play on. Walsh.
There is Bontempelli. Tamara Ugle-Hagan. Walsh did a good job to Sard. He wanted that left. Pressure on Walsh. Immediately it came. He got the handball out wide. It was a pretty good result under the hit.
Cripps is just sitting in the front third.
And Walsh is on the charge. Inside 50 this time. That's how Motlop likes it. Curnow
Gardner did and got it to ground. Walsh skipped through the options and decided to shoot.
Maybe he was going right, but good turn up by Sam Walsh. That's what he's in the team for. He's an elite runner. He's good.
To the middle, and you can see why. Again, Walsh in the thick of it. Everyone in the crowd can see what was next. It's a wide kick and hung along. Doherty agile enough to duck under the tackle. Walsh wanted to get by hands, then he realised the folly that would have been. He are responding. Cripps and Chera and Walsh, their most prominent players in the midfield. And instead, in Cottrell realised he wasn't close enough. There was better options in the middle. Sam Walsh stares it down for 6 in a row. What a difference a week makes. Carlton in front.
Especially by hands. They've ran really well, brought the runners into the game. Carlton, you're right, the Bulldogs need to respond now.
Pitnet with a soft tap. Walsh found a way. Curnow got it! Marvel Stadium. Curnow kicks his second. It's the mark, commanding presence in the air. Off to Walsh. There is a way forward. Has to be.
Hill with the hip and shoulder to go ahead over the good tackle by Walsh. Young. Cripps met it solidly, did well, slid the handball to Walsh. Walsh a good user. Charlie Curnow can go here.
Ed Curnow. Now Walsh.
Sard been quiet. Walsh trying hard. Game. 2 goals as a result of it. Walsh to Curnow, strong overhead.
Oh, Adams has run on and then he's run down.
Kai to Chera to Walsh.
Walsh steers it for Charlie Curnow. Thumping ball forward into the hands of Walsh. Repeat entries here, Carlton. Long one for Curnow. Good hands. Parker so good last week. Some good momentum rolling here at the moment for the... Also with a big climb. Walsh works his way through. Gets it back.
Ball there. Spills to Doherty. Handball in front of Walsh. Well inside the 50. Struck it beautifully, Sam Walsh. Comes out to Warner. Picked up quickly by Wicks. Sam Walsh looking for the give and go out the back door and gets it from Doherty.
Goes for De Koning.
Wants to go and run. Walsh, a good link man. Fisher back into the side. Sam Walsh really starting to find form after missing a good part of the year early.
We'll get this back to...
Looking to break. The Blues wide open. Blue with a poker. Immediate flushing here from Walsh. Lovely to Mackay.
McGovern. Oh, he didn't hit it well at all, but it's okay.
Gives it to McGovern. Smart football. Now Walsh. Akers has been patrolling this wing for the last 5 minutes. Just get
around. Mackay's causing some issues. Beautifully done from Walsh. Merritt's chase.
And you've just got to go to your leaders and your best players and say, we need you to start halving contests for us around the ball. Let's get our momentum going around the contest. Start winning the...
Handball over the top. Walsh been put into some awkward position. Big Packer players. Kennedy out to Walsh. De Koning pops it over the top. Walsh to run onto it. You affected the kick again. It'll work this time for Walsh.
Out of the middle, the contest is on again. Kennedy, that was clever. Allowed walk again. Witts, Humphrey. Walsh is over the top and just met with Kennedy. Cripps, 5 touches in the opening term. Sends Walsh on a way towards full forward. Mackay and Curnow both there. And Harry came late. Error though to Walsh, all in tight. Cripps had to rush there.
Winning the clearance for the first time of the game.
And he did enough. Chera high. Walsh, this time he is allowed to take the advantage. Tries to storm out of the middle, and it's aggressive line for Curnow.
Got the clearance as a shepherd there. Walsh is having an impact going inside forward 50.
Akers made it his. Walsh in everything in this second term so far. In the premiership, if they keep that up.
Indeed. And another one.
Out of the middle, Walsh loaded with De Koning.
Long tries to wing it back, but Carlton are an irresistible force at the moment. Seem a long way away now. Doherty did enough to get it to Walsh. Kennedy to Walsh. On his way again. Curnow gives him the signal. Keep on coming, Sam. Holman inserted into the middle in this third quarter to try and change the... Collins came through with great dexterity. Back to the wing, but better get ready. It's on return.
All sorts of damage.
Had 35 touches last week, but doing way more damage. Everyone thought the whistle was going to blow. Umpire said it came out. Curnow from behind. Walsh, is there a way forward?
Reeves and Young again. Warple quickly wrapped up by Walsh. Still there for Walsh. They looked at each other. Walsh and Curnow. Cripps flung it over his head. Walsh, inside handoff. Martin should clean it all up. As could do about it. Straight down the spine to Curnow. Got manhandled illegally by...
Set the tone for the day. They're doing it in multiple ways in this game so far, whether it's a pure centre bounce clearance.
Walsh picking their way through them. Mackay. Newcomb gets away. Ran into Walsh. And Chera. Open space. Walsh. And Mackay. Chera. Walsh. Mackay. Fed out beautifully. Walsh. Fogarty.
Away to Clark. He just wanted another runner going past. Now Walsh. Kai got into tangle with Darcy. Walsh. And they're running the Blues. Great vision. And a long handball wide to Walsh. The open kick inside 50. Mackay. Poor kick from Kemp. Just as you're about to give him a wrap. And then Johnson. Well, he played on. Coming in from the side.
Has it gone off his line? It's in.
Upstrong out the way. Bit of path for Kennedy. Walsh fixing in towards Darcy. Off hand, Sarong. Tackled by Walsh. Taken to ground. Walsh into the pocket. Is the target. Martin to ground. Walsh. Just the slick pickup. This is
at the moment. Farrell's kick shut down. The pressure that Carlton and Martin tried to make life difficult for Bergman and succeeded. That's for sure. Hands from Newman were good. Same. Akers, great vision to the outside. Walsh, great vision to the inside. Loaded again. Can Cunningham turn and mark?
It's their ability here to use their legs and then make smart decisions on the outside. It's as good a...
Waiting off the tackler. Use Chera and then Walsh. Here's Cunningham.
Favour of Port Adelaide.
He's only played in winning games this year. Jed McEntee, 13 out of 13. Down. See the idea. Favoured play. It's really bouncing Carlton's way at the moment. What
position, and he didn't get away from it.
But he's taken 2 intercept marks. He's been an intercept marking beast.
Oh, how about that from Walsh?
They're immediately under pressure, and it's a dump kick. Walsh gets time and space to turn around, evaluate what...
Time to react. Made a fair fist of it, given the circumstances, and watch.
Once it
kind of could have. Going to be hard enough for Oscar Allen down there without the kicks not going to his advantage.
Walsh faked the handball and then he dashes across the wing, kicks towards Williams. Looking for Petrevski-Seton. It's stolen by Walsh. He's had a great start. Off to Dow. Awkward kick to centre half forward. Hunt applies plenty of pressure, breaking the tackle.
Definitely got a free kick.
He sees something he likes and he goes in the Curnow direction.
Loaded there. It's on the right-hand side. They stay in the corridor.
Tally kicked in quite a while. Walsh loops it. Hunt.
And they want to go. And they give it to the man who's got a hot boot at the moment.
And a Cole's problem, though. He gave it straight to Walsh, who part of the...
Sounding. They're ringing loudly. Walsh pirouetting.
Watch Hewitt. He's watching his man. He's not watching the footy. And that's what they would have asked themselves that many times.
Yeah, asked
DeConey. Kelly. Given no space by Walsh.
Stoppage.
Gives it off to Sam Walsh. His eyes light up from 51 out, and he gobbles it up. It's all class by the vice-captain.
Great goal from the 50. Magnificent.
Hollands, Fogarty, Walsh. Front position.
So first blood to the Blues. Walsh tumbling but gets it out of the last 9 games. Of course, Carlton unbeaten.
But due to his 15-metre kick not hitting the target.
Walsh. Now and Akers. Now Walsh. Hewitt. Fuzz. Green. Lloyd coming off the wing. Walsh tracks it.
Gone in and really freed himself up and made it his own.
Curnow gets there, but so did Buckley. Now it's go ahead for Walsh. Angwin. That was incredible from Walsh.
Opportunity for Hewitt. Well done by Walsh.